Opened in 2001, it lies on the same site and retains the name of the city's beloved former stadium. We're here at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Ready to start this drive with Connor. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain about that one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Right back to Connor. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Drive in dire straits. It's 3rd and 9. From the gun, it's Murray. Bails out of the pocket quick. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's a Cardinals first down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a first down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
And he hit a seam and got it to the opposing 44. Call it 9 yards. Looked like a first for a moment. It's 2nd and 1.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss, is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
From the 44 here on 2nd down. Got his target, it's Higgins. And he's taken down at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Offense sure is marching to begin this game. Here's a first down from the 30. Connor trying the right side. And he'll have a small 4-yard chunk there. P.J. Locke getting there for the stop.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
2nd and 6 coming up here. And the play clock hits 0. This is going to be delay a game. Must have lost sight of the play clock there, Brock, because the quarterback could have snapped it in time, but instead, they take the penalty. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Give him 6 yards on the run, so it's going to be 3rd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. This will be cut by Connor. It's a pickup of 11, and it'll be first down, Arizona.
This dude just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
We've arrived at the end of one on Thursday night. Couple of zeros on the board right now. We'll get you back to Mile High after this. About to begin the second here. The Cardinals definitely thinking points. Working inside the red zone. This throw is caught. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. A nice pickup of 11 there, Brock, and they'll have 1st and goal to figure out.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
So the incompletion on first. Here's 2nd and goal. Back to the air. Murray. Chased out to it. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cardinals get the game's first points here in the 2nd. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. Great play by the QB there, Brock. The play broke down. He didn't have much of a choice other than to escape and improvise. And in the end, turned out to be the best call he could have made.
It is such a necessary tool in today's NFL for that QB to put right in his tool belt, Kate. You know, in my day, you could be a blacksmith, right? You just do the job and stay in the pocket. Not anymore. You got to be an artist. And you got to be an artist that can create when things break down. And that's big time to get a touchdown out of it as well.
Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Tremon Smith with the return. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Now the first run of the game for Javonte Williams. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Nix from the gun. Coverman is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
Read and react, read and react, read and react. Got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and you got to react as he begins to throw to get to a spot and knock it away.
Punter takes the field on 4th down, and he sends this one flying. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return. Nice kick there. It's a punt of 53 yards. And it'll be Cardinals football. They've got 1st down from the 31. Connor on the inside give. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after looks like a yard gain. Alex Singleton makes the tackle. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
On 2nd down, a run with Connor. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Call it a gain of 6, and they need only 2 now on 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on 1st down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he's going to run for it. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's one of those occasions when you're sitting in the pocket and you're just looking for that escape valve. And then when you get it, you get space to run, and you get a first down. That's a big bonus for the quarterback.
1st and 10 after that last highlights. They're at the 30. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Finds the in route complete. And he's stopped just before he reaches the red zone at the 21.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Short pass brought in. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that 1st down play. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Right on the doorstep now. Here's 1st and goal from inside the 1. Murray. And he's going to get into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the 1st half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals double their lead to 14. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Denver offense taking the field for their 2nd drive. And down a couple of scores, Brock. They probably try to get this into field goal range to trim that lead before halftime. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Nix. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Now Nix. Throwing the out route complete. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. D'Adrian Taylor-Demerson getting there for the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Out of the gun, it's Nix. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here comes the Broncos punting unit. Greg Dortch back to return for the And now he's going to call for the fair catch and take it just beyond the 30. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And it's going to be their football coming up. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. He'll get this one to Connor. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down. The Cardinals getting out there on offense one last time in this opening half. And they'll need to use the sideline and be conscious of the clock here, Brock. No timeouts remaining as they try for points before halftime. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Kyler looking to throw. We'll just huck this one into row C, and some lucky fan is going to haul in a heck of a souvenir. Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. Here's Kyler to throw. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Kyler throwing here. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
You know, it's a point of emphasis in practice each and every week, no matter where we go. How are we going to attack the coverage on 3rd down? Well, they chose the wrong play off that call sheet that time.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And he'll bring in this fair catch at the 13. So no return on that punt. And they'll have a chance to run one play before time expires. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. All right, no more excitement here in this first half. He kneels this one down. Both teams head to the locker room. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Now Prater on to send it away. Here's Smith on the return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. The Denver offense now with the football first to begin quarter number 3. They'll try to get that ground game established better than they did in the opening half, Brock. See if they can attack that deficit. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Draw play. This is Williams. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, some positive yardage there, Kate, but just as important, they're mixing up their play calling, and they could very well be setting up the defense for a big play later.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another run for Williams. We'll have him gain about a handful there. Buda Baker bringing that one to an end. Got 5, and now it's going to be 3rd down and 3.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Now Nick's on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that in cut and make the catch.
Williams now on 1st and 10. He gets forward, and that's about 4 yards. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
2nd and 6 coming up here. They stay on the ground with Williams. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. From the gun, a carry by Williams. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Yeah, you want to get above 5 yards to carry? I'll put together runs like that. And I'll tell you what else a run like that does, Kate. That sets up the play action, right? When you really just gouge and gash a defense like that, the next time you run that action, they're going to be thinking running the ball. Could go right over their head.
Play action with Nix. Getting out to his left. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And right there's the danger, Kate, when you put the ball in the air. How many times do we see these coordinators, when you get a nice run, right, you gain some steam on the ground, you stick with the ground game. They don't. They call the pass, and the defense reacts, and reacts well with a sack.
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And he runs this one down across the 35 and inside the 30. Now after the run, we see some trainers headed out for an injured player who was shaken up. Let's see what they went with on 3rd down. Here's Nix to throw. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
Well, I'll tell you what, Kate, that's a really nice play in coverage. That linebacker looking like a cornerback on that play. Perhaps those cover guys could take some notes on how to stay in position and, most importantly, swat that pass away.
Will Lutz getting the call on 4th down to put 3 up here for the Broncos. It's on the left hash, 46 yards out. Bertolet able to knock it through. And that'll get him back to 11.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
Here's Lutz, set to kick this away. Dortch now to return it. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Arizona offense about set to get going here. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Back to throw, Murray. Into the hands of Michael Wilson. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down. We've reached the end of the 3rd quarter on this Thursday night. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. New set of downs for him at the 38. The 1st down carry for Connor. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. 1st down play nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. It's Connor again. And they'll bring him down after a pretty short gain. Give him 3 yards. That's going to bring up 3rd and 2. Early movement along the right side. The flag comes out. So the penalty is going to back him up 5, and in all likelihood, they need to come up with a new play call for 3rd down. Following the flag, it's 3rd and 7. Murray looking to throw. McBride hauls it in. And he's able to get this down to the 36. They strike for 23 yards. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
Running left, it's Connor. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. Straight ahead, it's Connor. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in the pocket for a later occasion.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's only able to manage 1 yard, and that's going to take us to the 2-minute warning. Now just 4 seconds after our 2-minute warning, we've got another pause. Timeout taken by the defense. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Shotgun handoff to Connor. And he gets forward for 3 yards as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Now we get another stoppage here. Just 1:52 remaining. The defense burns a timeout. So now here's 3rd and 5. From the gun, it's Murray. That's complete to Wilson. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now the Broncos take their 3rd and final timeout. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on 1st down. They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down.
There's still some time to bleed off the clock, but the important factor is that the defense is helpless to stop it. You could just run that clock down as far as you're able and take off every single second.
2nd down, probably going to see him kneel it again here. Handoff goes to Connor, running left. And he made a bid for it. It's a good gain that's stuffed down at the 3. 7 yards that time, and now it's going to be 3rd and goal.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite out of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker, and that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
He goes to a knee as time winds down in this one.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
Facing fourth down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. High percentage look for him here from the left hash. His kick is good at the ends, but boy, Bronco, we might see some words exchanged at midfield here as they add 3 to the win as time expires. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. And it was a maestro of a performance defensively, limiting them to only 1 field goal. Playing shutdown football like that, Brock, it is no surprise they came away with the win. And I think you'd agree, we see some more lockdown football in their future. And with Brock Heward and our EA Sports crew, I'm Kate Scott saying so long from this one. It's a win for the Cardinals, as we'll see you next time from Denver.